can't breathe. I can't breathe again.
If you can talk, you can breathe.
I can't breathe. I need 2 handcuffs.
Roll towards me.
I got bad anxiety.
Anthony, sit up for us.
I can't breathe. Sit up. Quit pulling me. I can't even stretch out. Look, it's pushing me down, you guys. What are you doing? I can't. You got me in my back, dog? Dude, I'm bleeding. I can't even control myself.
Stop moving.
Why are you doing that? Ow! Ow! I'm not moving! Ow! Ow! Dude! Help me! Help me, man. I'm not moving! Ow, he just did that shit to me. Dustin, they just jammed their shit in mine for no reason. Look! Why did you do that, dog?
You gotta stop straining.
I'm not moving. I can't move forward any farther. I need to go to the hospital.
Yep.
Please.
All right, up here at the Lawrence City Commission meeting with Lawrence Accountability.
It's fucking cold out here.
Yep. We're gonna go in and speak during general public comment. Who is that?
Can't remember his name.
It's just resolution, not a motion. And of course, the evaluations are based upon.
Can I have our first public comment?
My name is Dr. Justin Spees. At last week's meeting, I came in here and I called out Ember Sellers for the comments that she was making at a trans rally here in town that the Lawrence Times had reported on. My name is Dr. Justin Spees. The other day, on January 11th, 2025, the Lawrence Times published an article called "Lawrence Trans Community Supporters Send Message to Elected Officials. You Cannot Get Rid of Us." And in that article, it says, Lawrence City Commissioner Amber Sellers was one of 3 local government officials who spoke at the rally. Her overarching message was to, quote, "fight like hell." Sounds like a threat, Amber. Quote, now is not the time for us to sit down and be idle, Sellers said. Now is the time to get in people's faces. Sounds like a threat. And say, quote, how is what you're doing benefiting me, and how is what you're doing benefiting we and us? Now, never mind the fact that that English is terrible. So how is what we're doing benefiting me, and how is what we're doing benefiting we? That's not proper English. But that sounds like a threat. Which is interesting because on December 19th of 2024, LJ World wrote an article called "City Commissioner has been back in room for general public comment, but she's not staying if abusive behavior persists." Commissioner Amber Sellers posted a statement to social media saying that because some members of the public repeatedly engaged in abusive personal attacks and a level of, quote, toxicity that eroded trust in democratic institutions, she would observe the public comment period remotely. Sellers in her post listed some of the attacks she and other commissioners have experienced at meetings, included intimidation tactics, including threats and bullying that seek to create an atmosphere of fear and hostility. That's funny, Amber, because you can't point to a single threat that's been made to you, because if you could, there would be a police report on it, and you know it. But meanwhile, you're standing in the park with a megaphone telling people to fight like hell and get in people's faces. City policies and ordinance of Lawrence. City Code of Ethics. While there isn't a direct ordinance that explicitly states commissioners cannot use such language, the City of Lawrence operates under unwritten expectations of professionalism, decorum, and respect in public discourse. Commissioners are generally expected to lead by example, promoting constructive dialogue and community respect. Aggressive advocacy could be perceived as contrary to this expectation, potentially undermining public trust in the office's dignity. Lawrence promotes an image of innovative, equitable, and transparent governance. Language or behavior that could be seen as confrontational or disrespectful might not align with these community values, especially in a public or official capacity. Although not directly referenced in ordinance for commissioner speech, if such advocacy led to public disruption, harassment, or intimidation, it might fall under broader state laws or local ordinances, such as disorderly conduct. There's no specific ordinance directly prohibiting such language from commissioners, but explicit expectations. The culture of public service in Lawrence, including decorums at meetings, suggests that such aggressive advocacy could be seen as inappropriate. Potential for misinterpretation. Such language might be construed as lacking the professionalism expected of a public servant, potentially leading to public complaints or perceived breaches of conduct. Sound like you were in violation of your own policies that you accuse us of doing yourself.
Thanks, Dr. Spees. I appreciate it.
And shortly after that, there's a group here in town called Trans Lawrence Coalition, and they posted something on Instagram, and I want to ask you guys about it here, so bear with me. And they say, a response to the January 14th Lawrence City Commission meeting. We sincerely thank all who came to our trans rights rally on January 11th. Each one of you and those who attended in spirit are essential for the continued safety and well-being of our community. This includes our elected officials who made an appearance at the event to speak out in support of our mission. Unfortunately, being a public figure also draws public scrutiny, both earned and unwarranted. Amber Sellers, one of the speakers at our rally, was on the receiving end of such backlash last night for participating in our rally. As a city commissioner for Lawrence, she is perhaps the most accessible of all public figures who spoke. It is unfortunate, but not unsurprising, that she would endure this treatment. We know that this incident is not just in response to our rally. Past comment sessions show that last night's speakers choose to weaponize anything they can to further their political motivations against elected officials in Lawrence. Sellers is often targeted during this commentary. They do not make criticisms of her as a politician, but rather make veiled threats and attack her character and physical appearance. We must consider how much of this targeting vitriol is rooted in anti-blackness, misogyny, and fat phobia. And that's hilarious, the unintentional roast of Amber Sellers there, calling her fat. But, it brings up a good point. I had never considered that fat phobia was a reason behind that. Now, I've never said anything about her being black, never said anything about her being a woman, but fat phobia, yeah, I never considered that. That might be what it is, fat phobia. But I mean, could you blame me really? Look at all the fat women here in Douglas County that have stopped me from speaking at these meetings and has used law enforcement to remove me from the meeting. So you got Amber Sellers here.
What I originally came here to talk about was Mr. Seiden's attempted appointment to the CPRB. And I'm ashamed that city leaders won't actually come out and say who they appointed or who they nominated. And I want to correct that it is actually a nomination. It says that in the city code, that the commissioners are nominating somebody. So the idea that somebody would nominate Josh Seiden to a position on the CPRB, a board that's supposed to oversee bias with the police. Somebody who let his bias show repeatedly in his own office and got fired because of it, because his behavior escalated out of control. And now he wants to come back and make all amends and serve. What has it been? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Seriously?
Before anybody continues, can we please stop the cross chatter? Thank you. I didn't want to interrupt anyone, but between people, I just wanted to make that known. Thank you.
All right, my name is Dr. Justin Spees, and it's really me. It's not Josh Seiden dressed up in a wig. Notice he was here earlier trying to plead his case to you guys. He was fired for impersonating me while on the clock there at the district attorney's office. And I'm sure you like that, Amber Sellers. You nominated him to be on the Community Police Review Board after he had been fired for that obvious and clear bias towards me.
Can you
already discussed boards and commissions, sir?
So how come you didn't stop Michael just a minute ago when he was speaking about it there, Amber? Because I called you out as the one that nominated Josh despite his clear bias towards me, towards the community. I mean, put yourself in my position there, Amber.
Point of order.
I see you're wearing a large yellow shirt right there and some ridiculously oversized glasses there.
Sir.
What if he put on a big old yellow shirt, stuffed it with pillows, put on some ridiculous glasses, and started stuffing his face with some food?
There's seats on the other side of the booth.
All right.
And it was all caught on camera. And then
Sir,
I was
this
up
is your
there
warning.
at...
Sir, this is your warning.
What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
Sure.
What was the point of order for? What have I done wrong?
Mayor,
What am I not allowed to talk about now?
Sherry's trying to talk.
Yeah,
The
sure.
business of the commission? Okay, so you, Amber Sellers, as a commissioner, nominated Josh Seiden to a position up here. Is that germane enough?
Sir, this is your warning. If you can...
What? Okay, Bart, explain to me how I am not being germane right now, please.
Sherry, well,
Mayor,
yes.
typically commission items is when you don't take public comment on an item, you've historically allowed folks to comment on that during public comment. You did not take public comment on nominations.
Okay. All right. So continue. Your time has been paused. You still have approximately a minute and 45.
Okay, so like I was saying, put yourself in my position there, Amber Sellers. You're wearing a large, oversized yellow shirt and some ridiculously oversized glasses and some fake hair, I imagine, whereas mine's real. And let's say Seiden put that big ass yellow shirt on and stuffed it with pillows, put some ridiculous glasses on and a wig, and started stuffing his face with food.
There's seats on the other side of the booth.
And did it while he was a district attorney down there. And then I was commissioner and sat up there and I said, oh, he's been fired for doing that, but I'm going to appoint him. How would you feel about that, Amber? Would you see the clear bias, especially from someone as the deputy DA that prosecuted me for bullshit fucking charges while looking the other way as I get attacked in the streets of Lawrence and I come in here and tell you guys about it and you don't do a fucking thing either? Do you think you would still nominate him there, Amber? Do you think you'd nominate him still? And do you think you guys would find your courage when you're asked by LJ World, Lawrence Times to say who did it instead of, oh, I don't know who it was. It was Amber Sellers. It's been reported on, not by these losers, LJ World and Lawrence Times, but it's been reported on. So what do you say, Amber? Do you see that bias in there? You got Lisa Larson here.
Still not safe. We still have, frankly, a need to be here, a need to be directing.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I think you misgendered that they there, Mayor.
I do apologize.
That a hate crime? You know, under the discriminatory act you guys are going to be proposing, that'd be a hate crime, wouldn't it? Aren't you going to try to get to a point where we're not allowed to do that kind of stuff, but you're up there doing it and it's just sorry? You guys going to run a headline about that? Mayor misgenders they at meeting? Surely would do it to me. Let's talk about baseless conspiracy theories. Men having babies, men having periods. Come on, there ain't a bigger conspiracy theory than that. So save your conspiracy theory bullshit for somebody that gives a shit. My name is Dr. Justin Spees. My doctorate is in human development from Kansas State. Back in July of 2021, I started a protest against the child mask mandates that were in effect in USD 497 for the second time.
Point of order.
So I got tired of the bullshit.
Sir, what's it do with the city? What is your discussion? Sir, you're out of order. This is your warning. One more time and I'm going to have you leave.
So anyways, like I was saying, so when I did my protest, I was vilified around here and made it into a political matter, like it was a baseless conspiracy theory, right? So I came across an article here the other day. It's from June 26th of 2022. It's from the online journal iPerception. It's called Mask Wearing Affects Emotion Perception. As I read through here, I want you to think about this through the lens of what children went through while you all supported masking. That's what
Sir,
it has to
I'm
do
going
with.
to, you are
all put in
not
a mask
speaking
mandate.
about something that's germane to the city.
Stop.
Commissioner,
You all
please.
put in a mask
Be
mandate
quiet.
that affected
Sir,
children. and
you're
as far as
done.
I'm
This is your warning. This is
what?
your warning.
For
You
what?
are not talking about items that are germane to the city commission.
Shit, I'm
and
not.
you are done.
You are got to be kidding me. You all put in a mask.
Officer, please remove this. We'll step
For
back
what?
here for 5
For
minutes.
what? For what?
That's insane.
You got Courtney Shipley here.
Rest in peace. I'm running for Douglas County Commissioner in District 1 as a Republican candidate. I want to go over some numbers with you guys here. These are the numbers on the last day that Trump was in office and how things are today. So on the last day that Trump was in office, inflation rate was at 1.4%. Today it's at 8.3%. That's a little low. Gas was national average at $2.39 when Trump was in office. Today it's $3.76. The 30-year mortgage rates were at 2.65%. Today they're at 7.08%.
Dr. Spies, is there some way that we have control? Is there some way that this city commission has control over inflation?
The average rent prices were $1,625. Today they are at $2,039. The NASDAQ was up $13,300.
Mr. Spies, is there some way this city commission has control over the NASDAQ?
Please, Nazi. Thank you.
Is there any?
I'm making
Are
it
you
clear to
ready to be
I'm making it
removed?
clear to you that I would like. Can you stop my time?
No.
Why not?
Because
I
so far you
answered your
haven't said
question. I
anything
would
that
like
has
to make
anything to
a
do with this
proclamation that
body.
The city considered how asinine the Democrats are. So thank you.
This is a
The
non.
NASDAQ is down 10,829 points.
Again, we have no control over the NASDAQ, Mr. Spies.
7%. Today it's at 13.5%. The electricity rose 1.5%. Today it's at 15.8%. The real average hourly earnings increased 4% last day Trump was in office. Today,
It's kind of you to come today, sir, but if you don't have anything
now that I'm
in the
getting
last 2
around to
minutes.
the business of the city, the reason why I bring this up is because I stand on the corner and I campaign, and one of my signs says that Democrat Patrick Kelly raised your property.
This is a nonpartisan body.
And that I never
Whether
will.
anyone is Democrat or Republican is not
Can you stop,
relevant.
Nazi?
No, sir.
I'm trying to make my
Our
general
time
public comment.
is the city's
And-
time.
Yeah.
You must
I'd like to
speak
make a
on items
proclamation. I'd like to
germane
make it a
to this body.
I just did, Courtney.
No,
Can you just hear what
you have
I'd
not.
like to make this a proclamation. What is going on here? You
Rent
guys can do
and
whatever
gas
you
has
want
nothing to do with the
gas
city of
pipeline
Lawrence.
that doesn't go through here, and when I'm bringing up
I
stuff
welcome
that
you to
affects
leave
people's
this
taxes-
room, sir.
What's that?
You've been warned.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay.
Let's do it. Why are you shutting me down? I want to make this a
Because
proclamation.
you've yet
of how
to speak
asinine
about
you
a
guys
single
are. Let's
thing
go.
to do
Let's make
with
this a
the body.
proclamation. Let's go. So anyway,
Thank
what I
you
was
for
saying is
leaving, sir.
People drive by and they shake their
Excuse
heads
me,
at
sir, you're finished.
And the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because Patrick Kelly had $55 million that he could have dipped
This
into
body
to decrease
is
your property taxes. Instead,
paused
he increased them.
until you leave, sir.
For what?
We have rules. I've made them
what are the
clear
rules?
to you.
What are the rules, Nazi? What are the rules, Nazi?
Nothing germane
What are
that
the-
you've said so far.
I want it to be a proclamation.
Thank you for
and
coming.
It's germane to you
You're
guys.
welcome to leave.
Nope, it's germane to. He just laid out a that I can make this a proclamation. Why aren't you doing that? Why is that not important?
leave,
Why is my idea not important? If I was in here
Because
about
it
a
has
gas
nothing
pipe,
to do
a gas
with the
pipeline that doesn't
business
go through
of
here,
this
then it would be
body.
okay. Is that what you're saying?
You're welcome to leave, sir.
I don't want to leave. I want to finish speaking. You're clearly, you are the
have
same
yet-
person that sat up there and said you
you've
don't
yet
want
to
white
say
people
a
up on
single
boards.
thing
You're
to
doing
do
this
with
because
the
I'm a
business
white
of this
guy.
body.
You're doing this because I'm a white
Goodbye,
guy.
sir.
Clearly, you're doing this because I'm
Goodbye,
white.
sir.
You are a racist. You are
Goodbye,
a
sir.
Nazi. You are exactly what you say we are. You are exactly what you say we are. You are
Thank
a
you for
Nazi.
coming.
Each one of you are Nazis. And you
Thank you for
are the
coming.
Miss Oppression, Miss Suppression. You going to allow this to happen? She is suppressing me coming up here.
We have recessed this body, sir.
Fuck you. You're a Nazi.
You got Sarah Plinsky over at the county.
Sorry. That's all right. I just couldn't read it.
Well, you're going to long for the days when we did public comment and left.
There's no law being broken. You can't charge anything. Try it. You can't charge me. What are you talking about? You're not.
She said she's not. They asked her if she wants to trespass us. She said,
You can't trespass us. There's no law being broken. Did you guys literally ask them?
what was the question?
What was the question then?
What do you ask?
She's saying she doesn't want to charge.
What do you guys say about trespass? What do you say about
You can't make us leave, Sarah. There's no law broken. Too bad. We're not leaving. Do you realize that you guys are going to violate the Constitution and we're going to sue over this? We're going to name you. I've got you on camera ordering it. They've tried to tell you that there's no law being broken. We've explained to you that there's no law being broken. But you're still going to do this. This is Cone v. California in a nutshell, lady. Do you not get that? This is Cone v. California in a nutshell. It's packaged. You haven't asked me to leave. She can't. There's no law being broken. There's no law being broken.
He was indeed arrested and taken to jail for holding a sign that was unflattering to a county commissioner. No charges were filed against him, so no crime had been committed. The county commission used local law enforcement to silence and forcibly remove a citizen from a public meeting.
And you got Shannon Reed over at the county.
Public comment, I'll just invite you to please come up to the podium and make sure the green light on the microphone is on and state your name and residence for the record.
Evening, days. Evening, beta male. I'd like to start off with a quote by Einstein, who once said, "The thing about smart motherfuckers is that they look like crazy motherfuckers to stupid motherfuckers."
Turn my mic back on. Turn my mic back on. Turn my mic back on. Turn my mic back on.
We're not going to turn your mic back on.
Why are you silencing me?
You directed derogatory language at us, so that's the end of your comment.
You guys go by that. Man, are you guys today? That's your rule, man. Turn my mic back on. Turn my mic back on.
You can sit down and enjoy the rest of the meeting with us, or you can leave, but your public comment is over.
Why?
Because of your vulgar language.
What about it? What about it? I'm campaigning. I'm speaking to my base right
So
here.
I'm going to ask you one more time. You can sit back down in the gallery. Yeah.
No. I want to speak, man. I want to speak. You've done this to me a lot. You need to let me speak.
No.
You need to let me speak. You need to let me speak. This is censorship. I have a right to speak.
You can sit down or you can leave.
I have a right to speak. Like you're a tyrant. You're a tyrant.
Yeah.
You're a tyrant.
I'm going to give you one last opportunity to sit down or leave on your own.
This is what tyrants do. I'm your political opposition. You're telling me to get out of here. So I come to my base. It's Dr. Speaks, man. This
Is there anybody else?
fucking bullshit. You fucking know it's fucking bullshit. I don't know the fuck up, man. This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Wait till I'm up there and I do that shit to you, man. You gonna like that shit? You gonna like it?
Please leave.
I'm up there and I want to come for you motherfuckers. You gonna like that shit? No, you're not, man. You're not, because it's fucking wrong. This is America, man. This is America.
So, if I did have fat phobia, I mean, could you really blame me? Or could it be that these women, like Amber Sellers, stop me from speaking in here for no reason, while allowing other speakers to speak on the exact same topics that I speak on? But no, it must be fat phobia. It couldn't be anything other than that. It has to be racism and misogyny, right? Nothing that she does warrants any criticism whatsoever, because she don't do nothing wrong, right?
Thanks, Doctor.
Will everybody that criticizes Amber for her mill levy comments tonight be considered misogynist and racist and fat phobic? Just curious. And myself, I have no ill will toward the trans community. What I do have ill will towards is somebody who will claim that she's being threatened and that everything's hostile toward her while she will incite a riot and incite people to violence, get up in their face, fight like hell, things like this. Things that if I said, actually things that, wow, that reminds me, Bart, little man, you weren't a very good mayor. You weren't a very strong mayor. That one got me thrown out of here one night. Isn't that something? But you're not in charge anymore, Bart, so you can't do it. Just like Amber's not in charge anymore or ever was, and Courtney's not in charge here anymore because she lost her seat. Amber should really consider that when she makes comments about raising people's property taxes in here, is she gonna really try to play the victim when they get pissed off about it and come in here and start criticizing her? Is that what's gonna happen? And then are those people gonna be shut down? Are they gonna be arrested outside here? I got battered for doing that by him. That's the kind of stuff that goes on in this town. And they'll use the police. I gotta bring this up. I talked to a police officer recently, 34 years on the force. Never saw a bad cop. Can you guys believe that? 34 years on the force and never saw a bad cop. How many of those years did he spend before we had these? And we catch the bad cops in their lies when they break down the Community Police Review Board in here. Lies that did that. Does anybody see any bad cops these days? How about the ones that lie? How about the ones that are the rules for thee and not for me? You know, it's kind of interesting. Anthony Kinnan was in a situation where he had 4 cops around him while another one, God, I don't even know what to call that anymore, what Daniel Ashley did to him. And not a one of them said a word about it.
Down, all right, ready? 1, 2, 3, lay down. Watch your head, I watch your head. All right, lay down. Serious? Yep, lay down. Watch your head. Fucking motherfucker. Lay down. Lay down. Relax, buddy.
Why is he pulling me like that? He's back to my stomach, dude. Why is he pulling me like that? Why is he pulling me like that, though? It was my head, it wasn't my fucking leg. Just relax.
Is your head all right?
No, I need a little help. Why do you tighten my leg now? Would you never take anything? You just pulled my stomach after he talked about my arm. He's powered up, dude. I don't know why you're doing that. My fucking head hurts. I need to go to the hospital. I can't see straight. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, bro.
If you can talk, you can breathe.
I can't breathe. I need 2 handcuffs.
Roll over side. Roll towards me.
I got bad anxiety.
Anthony, sit up for us.
Sit up. Good point. I can't even stretch out. Look at pushing me down, you guys. What are you doing? I can't.
You ready to knee my back, dog?
Dude, I'm bleeding. I can't even control myself this way. Why are you doing that? Ow! Ow! I'm not moving! Ow! Dude! Help me! Help me, guys! I'm not moving! Ow, he just did that shit to me. Destin! They just jammed their shit mine for no reason. Look! Why did you do that, dog?
You gotta stop straining.
I'm not moving. I can't move forward any farther. I need to go to the hospital.
Yep.
Please. You just jammed your finger in me, Ashley. You just seen him do that. Is that serious, dog? I'm not even fighting. What the fuck is he doing right now?
We're restraining you so you don't damage yourself
I'm
any
not-
further or our property.
You're not gonna step up and get a fucking officer, dog. He just jammed his thumb in my fucking throat. Are you serious?
There's a pressure point, buddy.
I didn't even do anything. I can't even move. He's right behind me. You're a coward ass bitch, Ashley. I'll be. Destiny, he just.
Put the cuffs in. Yes, let's leave those there. We'll take them.
Take it, Destiny. Take it.
If he wants it, or if he wants to take it. He doesn't want them.
Dude, hey, I wasn't even restraining. My neighbors are right there. My other neighbors are right there, and they're working on it. They're up right there. You just jammed your finger in my throat for no reason. I'm not moving though. I can't move. So why are you pushing on me? You really just witnessed that though? You seen him do that for no reason.
And for what? No reason.
Dude, I can't move my foot and you're smashing it now.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It was for no reason. I wasn't even moving. I can't move any farther than this. Actually, you're a coward ass bitch. You hear me?
I do.
On my life, nigga. You're a coward. You see this for no reason. You just let him. After that shit, dog.
No, you're slamming
I know.
around the car.
I wasn't. That didn't have nothing to do with this.
Sure it does.
I bent down like you asked. You coward ass bitch. I bent down like you asked. You think I'm not gonna get you back for that?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go to the fucking district attorney and I'm gonna press charges on your bitch ass. For just doing that. Are you serious? There's cameras right there. Nobody was. And if these guys lie, they're just as guilty as you are. Didn't even do nothing. That's where your job's wrong, dog. I'm not even drunk. That's what you think. You're a coward. You hear me? You're a fucking coward. You don't have to touch me no more. I'm pressing charges on you. Why are you pushing me over? I can't go forward anymore. Is that what you want?
You just hold me in place.
My thing stops. Look, my thing stops right there.
Yep, I'm aware.
So why did he jam my throat? Are you seriously gonna let that go, dog? I thought you were fucking decent.
He's doing his job, man.
He jammed his. Look at my throat. Do you not see that?
Here's your jaw.
Well, was I moving anywhere? I mean, honestly.
Not putting anything in.
I wasn't. You couldn't do anything. Are you sure you want to go that route?
Just relax, Anthony.
You sure you want to go that route?
Just relax.
I'm asking you on camera. Do you want to go that route?
I'm answering on camera.
Dude, I couldn't go any farther anymore.
Okay.
Get me out of me. Don't touch me, Ashley.
You're under arrest. We're going to restrain you.
You're a bitch.
And as they were loading him up and finishing it up, that sergeant actually said to the other police officers on scene, well, we're all going to assault him soon. That's malice. Exonerated. Exonerated malice in this town. That's what you got.